You are looking live at an SEC staple, the Magnolia Bowl, from Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Mississippi. Oxford, Mississippi, the host, as the Ole Miss Rebels, coming in at 5-3, take on the undefeated number 3 in the country, LSU Tigers. I'm Antoine Joy 101 with Danny V. As we are ready for another weekend of football. It's November 1st and week 10.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will have the football first here. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year
Magnolia Bowl, one of the most historic, classical games there are in the SEC.
Let's see how these guys play today.
Throwing short on a screen. It'll be a gain of 2.
A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense looking to
Here's 3rd and 4.
Short from the 27. Looking to throw here.
On a screen again. They'll be short.
Short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the Rebels will send the
And they'll just punt it. Punts away.
And here's the return.
And in come the LSU Tigers. Onto the field.
Takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups.
All right, here we are up next.
That we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual.
It's been one of those games that's been sort of a yearly staple, as it's incomplete.
And try to put up as many points as they can.
It's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
You're on 2nd down. On the handoff with room to work. The spin move. Past the 40.
Drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
1st and 10.
Throw on first down.
That dart into the red zone. Luke Brown,
Gain down to the 15.
23 yards through the air so far. We mentioned him at the very beginning of the year as a Heisman contender, and he's played up to that mark.
You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it.
On a scramble, gain of 1. Tries to keep it. And that's nothing. That's a loss.
For a loss of one.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football.
The siren going off on 3rd and 10.
Keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Has time in the pocket. It's going to collapse, though. He'll throw it.
Looks it in.
Caught still on his feet. Not enough for the first. It's going to be 4th and 3 from the 8-yard line.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle.
Will we see the kicker on the field?
A bit short of the first down.
Or will they earn their stripes?
The decision is not to go for it.
They're going to take the points here to take a 3-0 lead.
The right hash mark for this chip shot.
This one from 25 yards out. Kick is up. And it's no good.
The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
And this game is scoreless.
Guys, usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick.
Ole Miss back on the field. They're a win away from bowling.
The shotgun
They've only been bowling once since we started these streams. That was as a 5-7 team in 2023. They lost their bowl game to Washington and Lee, the famous Toastery Bowl. Back then, every bowl eligible team needed to be in a bowl. Now, since we're trying to streamline the
Here's some pre-snap.
2KU, that's not necessarily qualifiers. There's a deep bomb! Caught for the first down!
The defense has got to do a better job of being.
And keep your hands to yourself there.
Receiver is. He can hurt you anytime he wants downfield if you give him that opportunity.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even
Got the throw off incomplete,
he was under some heavy pressure.
but he got rattled afterwards.
Make your mark. If you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players.
Hand off,
I also
nothing.
think the players that press, the players that
LSU's defense has been a huge part of their contention as a natural. They're better known for their secondary, I'd say, but the rush attack has been coming through for the Tigers lately.
But let it come to you.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Looking on 3rd and 14. Finds a man open. Still on his feet. Brought down finally at the 11-yard line.
Down at the 11.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Rebels keep the football on the move. Here comes a first down.
They've been chugging downfield, the Rebels have.
End zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball.
There aren't really a lot of scores we can talk about because, unlike most of the time, we're doing this pretty early, and as such, I don't have scores ready yet. Gonna throw it incomplete.
Out of the end zone and incomplete.
We're streaming before the other scores are in. I know, Danny, you did some games beforehand.
Offense facing a 3rd down.
If you are here, do you have some of those scores ready?
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
Quarterback, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Touchdown, Ole Miss. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk, in an emotional game like this to be so efficient.
And the Rebels are on the board first.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
We pull up the SEC standings while we wait on that, as of last week, LSU Ole Miss are the top 2 teams in their divisions, facing off against each other. LSU 7-0, 3-0. Ole Miss is 5-3 and 3-1. Arkansas, sitting at 6-2 with a 3-1 conference record, is still in contention for the division as well. Tulane is 3-4. Mississippi State is 5-3. Both have a 2-2 conference record. Rice and Tulsa, the 2 new teams in the conference, are both sitting at 0-4 on the year. Rice is 4-4, and Tulsa 2-6, with all games considered. We look at the other side of the conference, Georgia and Alabama sitting on top. Georgia got the better. Fumble! LSU gets it back.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. It felt like he got the ball away from his body.
As I was saying, the SEC East, 6-1. Georgia, Alabama, both sitting up there. Georgia's loss was to Oklahoma to start the year. Alabama's one loss was between the hedges to Georgia. The 6-1 Bulldogs are 4-0 conference play. Bama 3-1 naturally. Florida 5-2. They're 3-1 conference play. They play Georgia coming up. Tennessee is 5-2. They have a 2-1 conference record. Beyond that, on the outside, you have Vanderbilt at 3-4, 1-2. Auburn is 3-4, 0-3, and Kentucky is 2-5, 0-4. This is a much better SEC this year than we've had last year or the year before. That's definitely good for the ecosystem of college football. We're going to gain a 3. It's going to be 4th and 14 for the Tigers, who are already struggling starting out.
Takeaways. It does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
Punt soars. Taking it at the 30. I'll get to about the 46, 47-yard line.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
Screenplay gets all of 2 yards.
Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job.
And an Ole Miss win would shake up everything.
Picks up some yards, they stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. They call the counter play here.
Scrambles.
He stopped
The handoff will be just short.
inches away from it.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest.
The last times we've had this game played, it's usually been on Halloween.
As the game progresses,
We have it a day later here, so it's on a full Saturday because it's our game of the week.
Solid
So
gain.
next year, Halloween's on a Saturday.
Down now.
Who knows? Maybe we will be back here.
Down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
We're gonna throw it.
Shot here to the right.
Bobbled, incomplete.
Press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Gonna run it.
First down, looking for
Another
Moore.
first down.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
And
makes
that
them
will
look just a
let the clock
little
run out. It'll be the
bit
end of the first
know
quarter.
what he's potentially capable of doing.
And Ole Miss leads the Magnolia Bowl 7-0.
Check out the stats now through the opening period. the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Stuffed.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. He'll look to throw it here on second.
We're on 2nd and 8. He has room. Look out. Hotty, toddy, toddy. Touchdown. Ole Miss.
This quarterback on fire today.
He's been sharp on his touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right.
And a weird line. I think that might be from the set. We may or may not have gone through the background with the camera. Either that, or we found a new 2K encrypted. It's 13-0 Ole Miss with that one.
And now the try here for the extra point.
Now Ole Miss, to make the championship, the SEC championship, they'll likely need to win out, which includes games against Arkansas, rival Mississippi State, and here against LSU.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Something that's been very hard for Arkansas, or Ole Miss rather, is beating their rivals.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick.
It hasn't helped that their rivals have been some of the best teams in the conference lately. Oh, big play. Look out.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's another first down. The offenses have been clicking. They've been able to move down the field in this one.
A running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down.
Caught
Over the middle. It's Brown.
on 1st and 10 to the 48-yard line. He'll be a yard short of the first.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver.
You'll see the Tigers start lining up.
Go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Now throw it. Here's your first down.
Anderson. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
There you are. Welcome back, Danny.
This offense trying to get
I was mentioning it earlier, but since you did some string games earlier this morning, do we have any scores from those?
Eye candy. Scanning the field. It's
Yes,
not
I
smart.
do. Let me just grab it. Let me just pull them up
Big.
quick.
Big first down for LSU.
Nice pickup
Into
on the
field goal
ball.
range. They missed a field goal earlier,
Strong arm throw by the senior
but it's
quarterback.
14-0 Ole Miss.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it.
The Excel is being this slow.
They test the middle of the defense, but get
It's one to do that.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
offense getting set. It's second down.
Working on 2nd and 10.
It's Hill. They bring him down.
And there you are, another first down for LSU.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
All right, some of the games today.
Into the red zone.
Louisville escapes Memphis. Memphis 27-22. Louisville had a great double spin move for an early touchdown. But Memphis did try to have a little comeback, but they came out short.
Good job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being
An upset happened in Lincoln as Oklahoma upset the Cornhuskers 38-31. And not just that, earlier in the game, it was 28-3, and Nebraska almost pulled it off.
3rd and 6 now from the 8-yard line. This is as close as they got last time.
Miami beat Virginia Tech 40-18. Florida lost to Georgia today, 38-23.
Dropped! That would have been a first down. Or just about it, but can't hang on.
West Virginia beats Rutgers 35-33.
And that's huge for the division.
Field goal.
Speaking of field goals, here's LSU. This one's from 25. That was the distance of the last one they missed. And they missed this one too.
And missed again.
Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were
And Ohio State wins at the shoe 38-31 against rival Penn State.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. A beautiful balanced drive.
Back to you in the studio.
All right.
Going here. With the catch.
From the studio to also the studio. From Madrid to Michigan, here we are back in Ole Miss.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually
Oh, be careful, ref.
enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them.
Missed out on a great Halloween game.
Tight throw like this, pick
The
up
battle
some
between the
big yards.
Cats.
I caught a little bit of it before I went to bed because you streamed that game at like 3 in the morning.
They've got him in the backfield. No.
Which that was like 6 a.m. for me.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this
Texas
guy's
State
usually
won
getting around the edge to put pressure on the
36-33.
quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete
Was
Close.
crazy.
Not only can he pressure the
28-3.
quarterback, but also he is
Very close
talented
win.
in
Texas
showing the
State
physicality he has
remains
against the run
perfect.
as well.
At a 9-0 record right now. Big hit.
And the Rebels look to keep this drive moving.
And the BCS dream stays alive for Texas State.
And you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
So a great game
Big
on
guys up
Thursday
front,
night.
lined up. It's
Drake
first down.
against Youngstown State.
And the quarterback keeps it on the
Corner
outside.
keeper. Oh, the juke move. The side step for a gain of 9.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grabs down the middle. It's Wallace.
Bless you.
There's the tackle, but
Thank you.
first down yardage.
It's cold up
This
here.
defense is going to be frustrated after giving
It gets cold in Spain?
now on first downs. There's a
Yes.
play. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Rebels pick up enough.
We were in the 60s earlier, and it was dropping down to the 50s.
On first down, it's play action.
Whoa, jumping catch and a stretch for the first down.
But the game
And we have breaking news in this region. Moving across the state border to Louisiana, McNeese and Nichols State. We have heard rumblings at this point for quite some time, but now it is confirmed they are on their way to the WAC. If you remember, they were the 2 Southland members that abstained from voting,
Here's a handoff inside.
and the ones that said they were going to leave the conference should the Southland move down. And now they have a new destination. If you remember, the WAC went through a bunch of changes lately, with a lot of their best members moving to the Mountain West.
Second down play here.
The WAC has 2 other members join the conference next season.
Lopsided game so far.
Non-football members, Sacramento State and UC Davis, are independents this season, but they'll be full members of the WAC starting next year.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
If you look at their schedules so far, Sac State and UC Davis have done quite well for themselves.
Fakes the
in
handoff.
independency.
Here, we're gonna throw it.
There's a flag on the play, our first flag of the game.
Brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
And there's a holding penalty.
See if the offense
You're second and 23. I don't think it's the longest down we've seen. But it's got to be up there with one of them. I'll get something. It's going to be a 3rd and 18. But I mentioned this outside, or I mentioned this before, for a future in the WAC. There is a bit of a problem with cohesion. Because so many teams in the WAC are moving east. We have a lot more there's a lot more presence in Louisiana and Texas than there was before. There is a large gap between those and your schools in California. Look at affiliate members, Long Beach State, Pacific, Cal State Fullerton, and your full members in Sac State and UC Davis. Now outside of football, that gap is filled with teams like Grand Canyon, Colorado College, Oklahoma City, Utah Valley. Inside of football, what a weird bounce that was. Within football, there's not a lot to bridge the gap. There's another drop. They've had the dropsies today for LSU.
Yesterday they got the Butterfingers.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Second down, we're going to throw it.
On 2nd and 10, look out! Ole Miss calls a timeout. After the big sack, it's going to be another 3rd and 18. Got to lock in if you're LSU.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
He's going to air it deep. It's caught, but there's a flag on the play.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Defensive pass interference. They're going to decline that.
Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain.
And what a big first down.
First down thanks to that costly penalty.
Getting out of that big hole they found themselves in. One-handed catch at the snap.
That's caught. It's Anderson.
LSU calls their first timeout after the gain of 9.
I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the second down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
There's another first down.
But he does have enough for the first
2
down.
timeouts remaining for LSU.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Your goal is hopefully just to get on the board before halftime.
LSU getting set.
I believe it is LSU who gets the ball back in the second half.
Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Checks this down to the running back. You make the tackle.
And there's your second timeout to get the first down into field goal range.
In the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. LSU is now operating in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back.
Running with it.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
A lot of time running off here.
Play now on this drive.
Are we watching the Tigers or the Bengals? I can't tell.
Second down.
Gonna throw it. Holds on. Timeout LSU, 9 seconds remaining. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback drops back.
Gonna throw it. No, he fumbles it. Ole Miss picks it up, and he's going to have room to work.
He's going all the way.
Uh-oh. They saved the touchdown, but that's going to be a statement at halftime.
As time runs out the first half. Miller's gonna wrap up
Ole Miss 14-0 at the half.
with our halftime update.
And what would be the upset of the year if this were to hold?
In this
face on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And with this result, if this were to hold, that changes everything in the SEC. Because that means LSU is now on the back foot to Ole Miss. Because Ole Miss only has one loss in conference. Now, a win here would mean LSU would have one loss in conference. And Ole Miss would have the tiebreaker.
Here's the return from inside the 5.
So LSU would have to win out in the hope Ole Miss doesn't. It'll be a tough task for Ole Miss to try and win the division. They still have games against Arkansas and Mississippi State on the schedule. What a grab! And even with this deficit, there's still some excitement to be had. I need to see a replay of that. Show me that catch again. What a play to hang on with one arm.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. There's a run.
On that run, and he's got a lot of room to work. Look out!
Here he goes.
Touchdown, Tigers!
Touchdown, LSU. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense
And you can't say this game isn't without excitement.
I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
That cut right there, that was what gave him the touchdown, breaking ahead. What a game. And this is a game again. And that concourse approves.
Lining up to try the extra
And no land shark sighting, I've noticed.
Yeah. No shark, no bear.
No. And good.
extra point, cut the
Do they have
lead.
both? Or do they get rid of the bear? Uh-oh.
It's down on the field after the last play.
Right.
So we'll take a timeout.
I thought they got rid of the bear to use the land shark. But I guess they just have both.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and
Here's Ole
field
Miss.
this one.
Oh,
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it
gotta
off.
run it.
No,
He's past the marker and still going. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. You're a little quiet, Danny.
yeah, they got rid of the bear back in 2017.
Ah.
And then accelerate through it for a nice game.
Goodbye, Freddy Fazbear.
That run, good for a first down.
Har,
Offense
har,
still
har, har,
rolling.
har. We'll give him the 21 bar salute.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
Pressure's coming. Finds a man open somehow.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
If you're LSU, you need to stop to stay in this game.
Completion there. Second down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's
They're not getting it.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility.
Ole Miss's
He can do it in that
mascot.
slot position. He can
The
be quarterback
concourse.
safety blanket.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now.
First and 10 for the 38.
Looking for a man. He's running out of time.
Look out! He's got to run it.
The senior calls his own.
And it takes 3 guys to bring him down after the first down run.
Nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
This line getting set up.
But now we have an interesting scenario in the SEC if LSU does pull it off.
Gonna air it. Caught.
That's caught. It's
And he's still going.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a positive.
If LSU
in the
pulls
SEC,
it
if L
This is the defensive
if LSU pulls off the win, then LSU isn't off the hook, because then they have to worry about the final weekend, as Arkansas is only a 1 loss.
Defense has to do a good job of communicating.
I mean, down to the wire.
So if Arkansas wins out and LSU wins out, the Golden Boot will determine the division if LSU pulls off the comeback here.
Maybe in 2KU that Robert will actually be passionate.
He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing.
It's definitely nice to have a competitive SEC again after the past few years.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive, and a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down.
Gonna air it. The rainbow is intercepted. And that's what LSU ordered.
Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back.
And they're taking the L.
Get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Screenplay.
It's Durham. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw.
On 2nd and 9, the jump ball is broken up.
Almost picked off and changed for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking downfield. It's
A crucial 3rd down for LSU, and they get it. Put a Superman pose at the end.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham.
Makes the completion, but not a lot more than that. And there's an injury on that LSU O-line.
They check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back in motion now. Looking to chuck it again.
He's going to be brought down. There's a fumble. The lineman picks it up, but there's a flag on the play.
Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands.
Ooh. And number 3 in the country, LSU is backed in a corner.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Gonna throw it as he's hit. It's caught, but he's gonna be brought down well short of the 1st down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Completion doesn't pick up 1st down yardage. Punting team on the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage seam.
And LSU's going to need a repeat of their last defensive stand. They need another.
They had some good things going on the last drive, but it
They need
ended
another stop.
suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Four receivers split wide on second and inches. He'll hand it off.
Hand off.
Oh, he's got
And a
it right.
lot of room to work.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases.
Yeah, the concourse.
To be able to get positive
And the
yards,
concourse
here he gets the
approves.
first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex.
There's
him
third
out
and
into that
4
slot
from the
position.
34.
He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Third down play for this offense. Send the back in motion. Shotgun formation here.
Has time and has a man open.
It's Haas. Tackle finally made.
It's that number 9. It's been his favorite target all day.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Into a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. In the red area, it's Diggs.
It's another handoff.
Brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Throwing off play action.
Gonna throw it.
Grab near the stick.
Reaches.
Touchdown.
Hotty toddy tutty. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
6 more points to the total. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the
And
second.
what a shot that was. It's going to be 21-7 to end the third quarter.
How big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really
It is
smart
good at the end of 3.
defense as well.
21-7, Ole Miss in control.
Around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football.
And Waka Flocka Flame approves.
Team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 13. Not great
And
to get
LSU might need some help from a higher power. That being, of course, luck. The luck has not gone their way
Nussmeier.
so far.
Pass rush closing in.
And just get rid of it.
That's incomplete, even on a first down.
Yeah, we want a higher power to join in. Civil word.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Throwing it. Caught. No.
Complete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Well, a series this offense, you don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this?
Throwing it. Has a man open.
First down and more.
Tackle made after a solid gain.
159 yards through the air for Luke Brown today.
It's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down.
Concord
You know, long way to
disapproves.
go, but maybe a little momentum
You
here.
can tell.
Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again.
He's going to be sacked.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Caught.
To the middle, it's Durham.
And then meets a wall past the 40.
It's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a 1st down at the 44. Caught in the backfield.
There's another catch. Oh, and he's got room to work.
40. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier.
Has time. He'll find a man open. And he's got a lane. Touchdown, LSU.
Touchdown.
The runway open, and he takes off for 6. And this game is within a score once again.
They forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
Kick is up
PAT up.
and good.
They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19.
And with it a 7-point game, Ole Miss holds the momentum right now.
Back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead.
And try and keep it. He's not going anywhere. He's still on his feet, but it loses yardage.
A loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Looking for a gap. It's Diggs.
Still on his feet. Brought down after a gain of 11, I want to say. It's 3rd and 4.
Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 4, there's your 1st down, Ole Miss.
Wallace. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
And Danny, do we want to tie this game and see what happens?
It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again. It works out.
Let's wait for a little bit longer for the time to click down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Screen pass.
Pulls it in. It's
Oh, look out.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
I guys continue to be in
Wanted to be tied or not?
with the lead.
We'll tie it. Let's see what goes on.
For 60 minutes. They do not let
Leave plenty of time for excitement to happen.
Here they are.
I guess we'll just punt it.
Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
I'm guessing after this play then. Well, then we choose.
And the Rebels looking to keep
so
this
after this
drive
play.
moving. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
We'll hand it off.
Hand it off out of the shotgun.
Oh, he got it.
This offense just blew an
No
opportunity.
bobbling
They
needed.
have a nice lead
Just
here
caught.
in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun.
On the handoff. And another first down.
Or he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
On play action.
Over the middle. It's Anderson. Really
Has a
solid.
slant route caught.
He's
But he's just short.
So maybe a chance here to dig it downfield.
Less than a foot to go for the first.
Second down play coming up.
Here's your screenplay. And he's got blockers. To the 15.
That's a big gainer there. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Running himself.
They try the middle, but
No gain. I don't know if that was what I would have tried.
getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a quarterback keeper.
But there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big
3rd down and 5.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that
You need to get to the 5-yard line to tie this game. Or try and keep this game
pass. It's
within range of tying. They'll try for it all. Touchdown, Tigers.
Grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. On paper, this looked like an excellent matchup. On the field,
And who says it's not Halloween? We see some ghosts on the field.
You have two teams that are so evenly matched. They have this kind of talent. The margin of error is just so slight. Now it comes down to the final 2 minutes. Who wants it more and who's going to play better?
And Mountain Dew approves.
The dew is calling.
The mountain is calling. And with 2 minutes to go, We'll have a tie ball game on our hands.
They're set now to try the PAT.
He's missed 2 from 25. This one from 20 and point after. He's good.
Up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown.
Ole Miss lost a lot of time.
There to kick it away.
All timeouts.
And all 3 timeouts.
And they come
And
back,
field it. Can the returner make
get the lead back, and win this game. There's going to be 2:02. Look at one play before the 2-minute warning. So they essentially have 4 timeouts.
Offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Clock stops.
Did he catch that?
Minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a
Did he?
quick pause.
No, he dropped it.
Aw.
There's a 2-minute warning. We're tied at 21. Will Ole Miss pull off the upset of the year, or will LSU remain undefeated?
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind
Look
the
at this
line.
route. The wheel route gets big yardage.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And Vaughn Hemingway is rocking.
Let's stop.
Offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
Join
a
the
nice
server
lane
today.
throw
We
the
want to
football.
see some post-stream games.
I do have to stick around because I got to do scores.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Sheds tacklers. There's your first down.
Down at the 47.
They can get into field goal range. I do realize now. This game is tied. I think you do want to run the clock down as much as you can, but you still want to keep the ball moving. You have 3 timeouts. You're still in your own territory, but the game lies in your hands.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Has been open
Down the middle.
Got the first
all the
and
way into field goal range.
It's a huge game.
timeout by LSU.
LSU calls their first timeout.
Decides suspended timeout to regroup a bit. The Rebels have first
That's
and 10.
a wise decision, I think, with so little time on the
Stop the
clock.
clock.
You have all your timeouts.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Trips him up.
Timeout by LSU again.
Second timeout, LSU.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to
They're going to say that final timeout, I think. Should the field goal unit come on the field, they'll ice the kicker and try and force overtime. But it's up to your defense to stop. And Ole Miss offense have been clicking all day!
Oh, almost a
All the way
touchdown.
down to the 1.
completion down at the 1-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal.
It's a goal line situation for Ole Miss. The handoff stuffed.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle.
And the clock is going to run. Ole Miss with all their timeouts.
Smart move.
I think it is a smart
They're at
move.
the 1-yard line. You don't want to give them too much time.
You didn't go backwards, at least.
To get anything going there.
Defense trying to get the
It's
stop
all
here.
on the line.
Time.
They fake it.
Down on the
They
right
fake the sweep, but it's not going to get it.
behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think now you want to call a timeout.
By the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Less than 30 seconds to go. They're not going to call a
They're gonna wait
timeout
for
here.
fourth. They're going to wait for fourth just in case the field goal unit needs to come on.
Bold strategy. They're going to try rounding the corner. They can't do it.
Get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, they're going to let it go all the way.
Shocked that they ran the football here.
It's going to be a weird angle then.
Must have seen something based
I
on
don't know
what
why they
they
ran it
said.
on 3rd and
If
goal.
they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it.
Call the timeout.
Bad call.
There it is.
Fires. Now
2
they got a tough
seconds.
decision here on fourth.
Weird angle.
Weird
Weird
angle.
We've seen kickers miss before.
LSU's
Look
missed
at
both
Ohio
their
State
kicks from
against Alabama.
25. This one from 20 for the win.
Field goal attempt.
For the upset. He
It's
got it.
good.
Ole Miss walks it off, and they're going bowling. And Vaught Hemingway hasn't been this loud in 50 years!
Ole Miss, you could taste Atlanta soon.
They are now in the lead. Number 3 has fallen in Oxford. And that will do it for us here. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back on Tuesday with a 2KU Weekly Podcast. Don't forget to join the Antoine Joey 101 Discord server for the scores as they're posted through the rest of the evening. I hope you guys had a happy Halloween. I hope you have a happy first weekend of the year. Thank you all so much for watching, and so long from the 2KU.